Hello. So this week was quite funny. I went in search for industrial sounds, and in scrapyards and places where there are metal waste, and I had a quite strange experience because in a place, actually, well, in many places they told me just come after, we are quite busy, please, we are not interested, go away. We are not interested in music. But in a place I had a really strange experience because the owner was really reluctant to let me go in, and he was kind of hating me because music is irrelevant for many people. And so I had to read all the safety rules and waiting, and then eventually we went to the factory full of metal people working, but actually I made some unusable recordings, and it was really a bad experience. I felt really a bad man, somebody who makes music recording metal noises, and but luckily I went to another factory where there was a helpful worker, and he gave me the freedom to record anything. He didn't told me anything, actually. I told him, hey, I would need to record some metal sounds for my music. Can I hit with a hammer, that part over there? And he just told me nothing. He just gave me the hammer, and I eventually recorded quite good metallic sounds, and it was a good thing. And this will help me to create the rhythm of this new composition. So I mapped the sounds in Logic, and I did a selection process of these sounds, and so I will do my rhythm layer with it, but I will work on it this next week. But on the other side, I used my acoustic guitar with a piece of paper to create the second layer, so the harmonic and, let's say, acoustic layer. But while I was creating the structure of the composition, I had this problem with since it is a long structure, to get everything in mind and playing it, everything is complicated. So I decided to sample this sound on my acoustic guitar and to put it on a sampler in Logic 2. And this gave me the flexibility that digital gives. So copy, paste, moving just a single note up or down. And in this way, composing note by note, I had the chance to shape the structure of the song. And here came the big issue. So I'm not interested anymore in doing music which is just sounds. This can be a problem, actually, but I feel it, and I cannot avoid this. I need to give a symbolic and justification of what I'm composing. So, as I told you in the last episode, in my imaginary world of Solaria, I have this numeral system which is made up of 2 and 5, basically, because music is made in the same way, in my opinion. So I also made a little app and way to write these numbers in this septimal, I think it's the right term, septimal numeral system, and to keep coherence in my composition, I made it of 77 bars. 77 because it has the shape of a butterfly if you flip one number, but also because 77 is made of 25 plus 52, which are also two different butterflies. And this is also the way I write the numeral system. And with this constraint, I have a creative guide to go through my composition process, and it helps me a lot because I have to create a machine in a technical nation. I have a numeral system, so all this stuff makes me feel happy and creative, and this gives me energy to create with more pleasure and happiness, basically. That's it. What I did this week was interesting. I made this structure. It's promising. So let's see how this week will go. And in the meantime, I just say ciao and have a really, really good day. Ciao.